Hey, it's me, Mewse, the #1 Jonah Hill fan, the fat friend of Hollywood. My favorite role of his was in Megamind, where he played a narcissistic, chuddy incel. It just felt so genuine, so from the heart. Is this
allegations
warranted? Maybe. Outcome is a film where an actor guy who is also a shit person is being extorted by someone over a video of him doing something vague but career-ending. So he blanket apologizes to everyone he's ever wronged. This sounds potentially interesting. Yes, I like this idea. But it's so agonizing in execution. It's made very clear from the start that this movie's purpose is not to be a movie, but to be a sympathy card for Hollywood scumbags. You know, to say that if they did do something wrong, which they didn't, it would be okay because it wasn't really that bad. But if they did do it, they would come out the other side with everyone loving them and being a better person over it. Maybe I'm insane, maybe I'm overthinking everything, and it's not that deep, but this movie gives me bad vibes.
I don't like Jonah Hill.
Even if the allegations of him being a gross little creep are false, he rubs me the wrong way. This film, being written by him, feels like wish fulfillment. This is how he wants you to see him. Tirade aside, the film just doesn't work on a fundamental level. Okay, I've never seen mid-90s. The only real showcase of Jonah Hill's talent I've actually witnessed was The Wolf of Wall Street, where he played a creepy manlet. But assuming mid-90s was a great work of art, this movie does have some nice things going for it. For starters, the colors and lighting are very nice. It's actually very refreshing seeing a display of kinda meaningful colors. But you know, it ends up meaning nothing when the shots are boring. The film doesn't make you care about the scene or the characters in it. Even though the movie is emotionless and boring, they tried to do something with the colors and the lighting, and I can respect that. It makes any glimpse of competence frustrating when everything else falls flat. Frustrating for how unfunny and meandering the humor is, for how the music obnoxiously stops and resumes with each joke, acting like a laugh track. There's still hints of something almost good behind it, maybe? I don't know if you care about spoilers, but here's your official spoiler warning. There's a scene where, on his apology tour, Keanu Reeves, who I neglected to mention plays the main character, Reef Hawk, is apologizing to his mother, who's basically a Kardashian. He's talking to her, they're having a heart-to-heart, and then it's cut off by her requesting another take. Plot twist, this was being filmed the whole time. He chews her out over this, she bites back, and then the apology continues. But then, it turns genuine. What once were talk show angles turn more intimate as the conversation becomes more sensitive. They're actually having a heart-to-heart, you know. And then she requests another take and the angles go back to clinical and fake. This is pretty nice in a vacuum. The shots do well to convey the characters opening and closing themselves up. The problem is, our protagonist has already shown himself to be an egotistical asshole who only cares about his career. I don't have any reason to care about him having a heart-to-heart with his mother. This is the failing of the movie. Every attempt at a genuine moment is offset by the most groan-worthy attempt at comedy or commentary. This movie takes a thriller approach to its story with comedic elements. That sounds good, but the thriller aspect is a shitty actor trying to save his ass, and the comedy is Jonah Hill! Side note, Jonah Hill plays Keanu Reeves' lawyer, and for some reason he looks like this, but his makeup isn't good. So he's just more intrusive in every scene he's in than he would be normally. You want to talk comedy? Martin Scorsese is the agent of this child actor who acts like a proper Hollywood diva. He even drops a fuck bomb for good measure. They couldn't get one straight take of the kid reading this incoherent script, so there's 2 cuts per second and his dialogue is all spliced up.
Yep, I'm such a sweet girl.
I know she is.
Did I mention Martin Scorsese is in this? This is funny because he's the director guy I like. Why does he do this to himself? This really isn't even a movie. It's porn. It's Jonah Hill
Allegedly
justifying himself being an alleged narcissistic Hollywood prick disguised as meta-commentary on Hollywood. Looking just good enough from the outside to pass as a feature film. Apple TV exclusive, by the way. Ivy Wolk is innocent. She somehow gives a charming performance through the slime. Yeah, I genuinely don't have anything else to say about the movie. I just really don't like it. Maybe what I said was a little exaggerated, but I don't know. This movie is like bad, man. No offense to anybody who worked on this film, except for a certain person. Follow my letterboxd, it's the only thing I do anymore. Thank you for watching. I'm never doing a movie review again. I just sound insane. This really isn't even a movie. It's porn.